It's half time, it's 1-1. 37 minutes is what it took before Schmeichel made a save. Can we please, just please, get one of these defensive midfielders off so Harry Kane doesn't have to come back and pass the damn ball to create a chance? Just please. I mean, it's just Maguire to Rice to Phillips to Stones to Maguire to Stones, back to Phillips, back to Rice, or back to Pickford, who, I don't know what he's been smoking beforehand, but he really wants Denmark to score. Really, England, wake up. Biggest chance ever, and you're doing it like this. I mean, come on. We're so much better than this. Hopefully the second half, they get a bit of a slap at half time and they go and win this damn game. It's more than there for the taking. Just, get someone who can pass the ball in the midfield on the damn pitch and stop giving it to Pickford. Problem solved. Anyway, I'll be back. England have done it. We're into the final. What a relief. I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. We're in the final. We have a chance to win a trophy in my lifetime, which, let's face it, doesn't happen very often. And what an opportunity it has been. This tournament has fallen our way from start to finish. And we've done it. We've made it there, despite some questionable decisions and tactics. So, yes, I can still moan. Even when we make the final, I'm still moaning. And I think it's more of a case of just looking at the reality of the situation. Yes, we've made the final. It's fantastic. Everything's brilliant. Everything's rosy. Except when you look at it in a little bit of depth, it's not. First of all, I'm going to say congratulations to the players. Despite all the stuff that annoys the hell out of me, they were warriors. They were fitter than any of their opponents. They had more energy and more fight and more drive and determination to get this done. They were warriors out there last night. They had their first bit of... They didn't have it all their way last night. Denmark went ahead. It's the first time we conceded a goal at the tournament, and we had to show something, and we did. As soon as they scored, we picked up our game. We actually drove forward, and we started doing something. Before then, we'd done nothing in the game. It was rubbish. But when that happened, we needed to step up, and we needed to, get that goal back, and we did need it before half time. We did, and the players were fantastic. They really were. They were on the ball the whole match. Now, that's excluding Pickford, who had a flawless tournament before the last two games, and he made one error, and then he hasn't been able to get it out of his head. Someone needs to talk to him and just calm him down and get him to go back to what he was at the start of the tournament. He just seems to want to self-destruct. I don't know why. I think a psychologist would be a good idea for him right now. Just calm down. Start making good decisions again. As for the rest of the players, I thought they were brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Defending, attacking, so on and so forth. The problem I have with the team right now is the Rice and Phillips combination. Off the ball, they're brilliant. Okay, they do a really good job off the ball. But on the ball, they're just not doing it. We keep having Harry Kane, Sterling and others coming deep to get the ball to then try and get it to the attacking third where they aren't to do their job. And it's because Rice and Phillips are just defensively minded. It's not their fault. That's what they are. They receive the ball from the defender and they play it back to the defender. They don't turn, look forward and see that killer pass. And I think it stopped us. For the first 37 minutes, We didn't do anything. It was just too much passing back and forth, very safe, very negative. And then when Phillips does move forward, and I'm talking when we're on the ball, when he moves forward, Rice, Maguire and Stones can't get the ball to him. And if they do, he passes it straight back. It drives me mad. Absolutely mad. We do that against Italy, and Denmark, to be fair, did it against us. They cut out balls from Maguire and Stones when they tried to feed it through to the front. And they, a better team could have caught us on the counter there, and we would have been in serious trouble. Southgate's not going to change it. I know it. You know it. But I feel it's a real problem when we're on the ball. Now, Italy might not let us have the ball. They're better passers than we are. It's just a fact. So they might dominate the ball, and with Rice and Phillips in the midfield controlling that off the ball, we could have a good counter on our hands. That could be the play. Sit back, counter-attack. All depends on whether he goes for the 4-2-3-1 or whether he's going to go with 5 at the back. Or 3, however you want to see it. It will be 5 at the back against Italy. We don't know yet. Personally, I think that's far too negative. I think with Italy's, 2 centre-backs being, 34 and 36, I mean, you've got to run them. Use pace to defeat them. I think that could probably be their weakness. You're not going to outpass Italy, so you've got to be quick. Well, we shall see. Let's just be happy we're in the final. However, the rest of this match, Southgate's decisions completely baffle me. They really do. We have the best bench. Why don't we use our subs? Bringing Grealish on and that instantly improved us. We were better with him on. He took a couple of minutes to get up to speed, but we just looked better. I can't understand why he doesn't start. And then not bringing on another sub because, 10 minutes and then extra time. These guys play for 90 minutes week in, week out at their clubs. The fresh legs nonsense that the commentators were talking about is exactly that. It's nonsense. Just change the game. Bring them on. One thing I will note is that Henderson looks fit to me, and he's better than Rice and Phillips. He actually makes forward runs. He actually looks forward and passes forward. As a defensive midfielder, he's fantastic. Get him in there. I know he's not going to change it, and there's only one game to go, but bloody hell, when he came on, he looked really good. We looked really good. The whole team just looked better with Henderson on. And, Foden came on as well, and he was energy all over the bloody place. We should have scored another goal and put it to bed, made our lives a lot easier. But then again, I think we should have done that in the second half. We're making it harder for ourselves for no apparent reason. Maybe we just want that, just let's make it really difficult, just to wind everyone up and get them screaming at the TV. I don't know, that's how I feel anyway. I mean, visibly Denmark were tiring and we weren't putting Rashford or Sancho on to run at them. We could have made that night, even better for us. We didn't need to go to extra time. They were dead on their feet. And we looked fresh. We looked energetic. And I just don't understand why we didn't want to do the changes before the 90 minutes and go win it then. We didn't want the extra half hour. Italy had the extra half hour. They had another extra half hour not too long ago. We want their legs to be tired, not ours. Maybe we needed to experience it. I don't know. But I think, players like Harry Kane, he's, he might not be as sharp just because he's had those extra minutes in his legs, maybe. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Sterling, his energy levels are ridiculous. They're off the scale. He was charging around all over the place for the whole extra time. Fair play to him. He did forget to pass a bit in this match. He was fantastic against Ukraine. In this match, decision making was a bit, off again, but his ability on the ball to run with it was just, it got us out of trouble. It was fantastic. the other thing to note, I would say, Denmark did tire. They scored a fantastic free kick. That was some quality there. Everything Denmark have been through in this tournament to get to the semi-final and to play the way they did in the semi-final was brilliant. I mean, the best thing about this tournament is the fact that Christian Eriksen is alive and well. The emotional roller coaster that team have gone on, and then to get to where they got to, was, I mean, what brilliant achievement. I feel bad for them, and at the same time feel great for England, but well played to them, well played. The other thing is, this victory was also a little bit tainted. I don't think it was a penalty. Sterling does go down easily. Now, yes, I'm glad England got through, but it was so soft. If it was against England, I'd be fuming. And it was just a soft penalty. I look at chances created as the kind of main thing when a team is attacking or dominating possession. I mean, it doesn't mean much. I mean, we dominated possession, but most of it was in our own half, between our defenders and defensive midfielders. So that stat does not matter. I like a team that attacks and they're on the ball a lot, but getting chances, creating chances, so the ball whipped in and, there's a striker close, or a cross coming in, a header, and it's only just over the bar. Those are chances. If the keeper pulls off great saves here and there, then that shows that, our expected goals, we're looking like we're going to score 1 or 2 goals. And throughout that entire match, we only made a few. Even in extra time. I mean, the second half of extra time just doesn't count. Denmark were gone, they were down 10 men. Like, we could have scored 4 in that time, but we decided to go take it to the corner. But the fact is that it was a soft penalty that got us the win, not our own ability to create chances. And that is a big worry. We've struggled with making chances in the entire tournament. And against Italy, if we get one, we need to put it away. So that, to me, is the biggest kind of, yes, it was a soft penalty, but we need to do more, we need to create more, and this comes back to this 2 defensive midfielders, too much passing around the back. We need to get it into the creative players. I don't see it changing now, and I just really, really, really hope we figure it out for the final, because we don't want to get all the way to the final, have it played at Wembley, and then mess it up against the best team we're going to face. And we've all watched the Italian matches. We know they're very good. They're very good on the ball, they're very good off the ball, and they're very good at play acting. They're very good at, as the commentators called it, game management. It's blatant bloody cheating. So they're better than us. And I think we're going to have to implore on the fans. The fans were fantastic. The cheering, the singing. I mean, that probably did more for the players than anything else. And we're going to need them again, big time. We're in the final. We can win it. It's a one-off game. Anything can happen. Let's just hope that England are on the bloody ball. And we've learnt from our mistakes. Pickford calms hell down. And we go and we make history. We need Harry Kane to break that bloody record. He's level with Gary Lineker. We need him to break the record. And have a trophy. Harry wants a trophy with England. He's not going to get one with Spurs. Let's face it. So, congratulations England. Congratulations Denmark for getting this far. And let's hope it's coming home.